y'all had a good Christmas?
Yeah, I really didn't do a lot, to be honest with you. I ain't do much at all. I slept the whole day.
Oh, that's plenty.
Thank you.
That's plenty when you always on go.
You're right. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Sometimes, you be feeling guilty and stuff, but hey,
No, honey, that is plenty.
I'm all right.
Casper been gone, and he ain't got his Christmas yet from the house. He been on his dad. They be like, what? What? You think I'm gonna stop him from going, getting a break?
Right.
When he gonna come back?
Right.
Go, baby, go.
Right. I'm with you.
I ain't stopping no break, no. No.
Right.
He stay with me.
Right. I am with you. So yeah, that's what I did. Slept the whole time. I mean, I literally slept for like, it seemed like 24 hours straight. I did wake up and, um, but I ain't even go to my mama them house for Christmas.
Dang.
No, it was deep, just like that.
It's okay. If I could have did the same, I would have. I
Yeah.
would go see my son, and I went home.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
And I wasn't pressed about nothing else.
I know that's right.
Because we basically celebrate Christmas Eve anyway.
See, my family kind of did the same thing. They celebrated on that Saturday, but we was going to Great Wolf Lodge, me and my kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we didn't get to celebrate with them because we were already out of town. But they did like the little games and stuff on the 22nd. Yeah, so that's why I say this Christmas was different. You know what I'm saying?
This Christmas was the norms was the next Christmas, so I mean on out gonna be different. I ain't buying no gifts. Don't ask me what I want. I ain't gonna expect nothing from me. We gonna do something that I get Casper a gift and my grandbaby, something like that.
Yeah.
I ain't. It's overrated. And you got one person something, then you feel guilty about not getting somebody else something. So yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, I'm with you. I said I wasn't doing that this year. I didn't buy my kids no gift. To be honest with you, I got them a crypto stock, and I took them to Great Wolf Lodge. I spent plenty of money. Okay.
Right. Cause one day up there is high.
Yeah. And I mean, like, them kids, they'll open up all them gifts and play with them for 2 minutes, and then they don't even want them no more. I feel like that's a waste. I ain't about to do that. Hey. Hey, Molly. Yeah. Yeah, cool.
Ain't where they're having a trail ride today.
At 1 o'clock. Yeah. At 1. Yeah, matter of fact, Boots on the Ground. You heard that? The new line dance, Doug.
Oh yeah.
They say King George gonna be there too. He probably is. I don't know. But he came in yesterday.
What?
Yeah, he stayed for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He bought us some fireworks and we just chilled out because they're my people. You know what I'm saying? They're from the country. So yeah, he came in here yesterday. He chilled out with us for a good little minute. And he's supposed to be helping like sponsoring it, like the trail ride or whatever in the country. All right, so we are doing a install on the side here, and we pretty much just about to add a few tracks in the front of her hair, and then we're gonna cut it, and then we're gonna style it. It's been a little minute since I've been on YouTube. It's been a little minute since I made a video, so I'm just getting prepared for the new year, getting back in the game, you know. So it's been a little slow for me as far as with content creation and stuff like that, because I've been trying to figure out like, you know, what avenue I wanted to take. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm very much spirit led, so I definitely want to make sure I'm doing it the way that God want me to do it for sure. So that's why I've been a little slack as far as posting content and stuff, because I don't want to get too sidetracked with myself too much. But yeah, it's a little back history on what we doing. Yep. And so, and I guess he just get me used to talking, like, cause I ain't doing too much talking, but last few months I just been trying to get used to talking out loud and saying the stuff that he tell me to say, no matter what. No matter what, no matter who, got something to say about D-Dubs. I don't want to be all up in the screen. I'm gonna turn this a little bit because I feel like my face too much in there. Hey, it is what it is. I start getting back and doing more lives and things like that. Cause I definitely got to get back into the education side of my career. And that's just basically educating everybody on strategies, on techniques and things like that. That I find is easy for me in the industry, you know. And I just want to, you know, show you my way. Everybody, you know, kind of works differently. So if you don't agree with the way, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Do things the way that best suits you and what's gonna make you money and help you progress. I ain't here to step on nobody's toes. Alright, so we alternating a little bit. We're gonna alternate between blonde and dark just to give some dimension. Give some dimension. Now what is due here is it calls for it to be a little shorter. I mean a little bit longer on the long side. That's how you keep a little bump in it. So you're gonna see how it works when we go and put the curls in there.
Turn the thing the other way. The air
Say it again? No, man. You said you would.
And so if you look at the top of what we're doing, if you can see, I'm kind of like making sure I staggered colors. So the blonde is staggered towards the front because I want more boldness towards the face, and the black is staggered towards the back because of course I want this to blend in with her natural hair. So the fact that I stagger it once I get into this area and start to actually style it, what's going to happen is this is going to look more natural and it's going to fall more into the color of her hair, her natural hair. And then in the front, it's going to be more bold right here in the front because we had those pieces staggered towards the front. So it's a little bit more bold right there around the face to bring some brightness, and a little bit more staggered towards the back to kind of blend in the back area. All right, but we definitely want to stagger. We definitely not stagger. I'm sorry. We definitely want to go in here and actually start putting some dark towards the hairline where we have this part. So whenever we do our cover, whenever we take this part and actually cover it, we want to make sure that that covers completely and it's a good blend. If I was to go all the way up to the part where she has her dark, then it would look too artificial. Like the roots is gonna be real dark and the hair of course is gonna be blonde. So I want to make sure that I start to put my dark hair towards the part a little bit closer towards the part. So that way whenever I cover this, it'll blend more with the dark hair, if that makes sense. So I'm just going in here and just basically measuring my next section. And then we are applying the adhesive to the welt and the welt only. I like to wear gloves because I don't like it to stick on my fingers like that. But as you can see, I am doing like more of a half moon, like a crescent shape, because I don't want, whenever I get to this part, I don't want a whole weft right here. Eventually it's going to turn into probably about this width, and then I can pull this over, and then whenever she combs it back, you won't see the actual weft whenever we get ready to style it. So that's why you see me doing a half crescent. Dryer is just simply drying the adhesive a lot more faster and making sure that it actually sticks to the Wonder Wrap, and it just makes sure it bonds in together. This is what I use on this part of her hair, so her hair here is fully protected. So whenever she get ready to shampoo it out, whenever we shampoo it out, these tracks just slide off without damaging her real hair. So this is the Wonder Wrap. Like literally makes it into like a, not necessarily a concrete kind of feel, but because it still has some type of flexibility, but it's just a good protectant for whenever you're doing your quick weaves and you're using glue. So let's keep rocking, but instead of me going all the way to the back with the blonde, I'm gonna stop right here at towards the front because I want more boldness around the face rather than in the back. Remember I said I want this to be a little bit more natural, fall towards the back rather than all the boldness throughout, because she's very subtle, so she don't really like a lot of um, lightness or blonde. So if y'all hopping on and you are learning something, don't hesitate to like and subscribe to the channel. We got some stuff coming up for y'all, like members and things like that I got in the work. I'm working on behind the scenes, so please like and subscribe because we got way more uh, education coming as far as this hair industry and things like that. The barber industry, all of that. So, like I said, I do things my way, and if my way works for you, hey, stay tuned. So we're going here and we're gonna, of course, leave that and stagger all the way back to the back. Alright, tilt back just a little bit. Alright, so you'll see me go towards the hairline. Alright, and then we're gonna rock and then place in towards the hairline. Not necessarily hairline, I shouldn't say hairline. It's more so the parting. Alright. Rocking out. Looking at crescents. Whenever I get done, I'm gonna show y'all the bonus in the front that it kind of like creates with that stagger technique versus the back. Like I said, if you're in the room and you want some free education when it comes to techniques in the barber and beauty industry, please don't hesitate to subscribe and ask questions if you have them. That's what I'm here for. Start wearing my little microphone. So I can really, free. Alright, so you see how small this piece is? So this piece is kind of small. So we're going to stagger that towards the front and it's going to stop right in the middle of that dart. Because remember, as I'm getting towards the top portion, we're going to stop with the blonde. Because the blonde, this is probably going to be like one of the last pieces of blonde I use. The blonde is just towards the front. And then of course we want the back to be a little bit darker, more natural. Alright, we're going back in with some dark. I should have cut this. I shouldn't have took all of it because we don't ever use the whole track. Alright, so as you can see, my section where we're putting the weave is getting smaller. So of course my crescent of course is gonna get a lot smaller too. So whenever we do that cover up, there's not gonna be as much track to cover up, if that makes sense. When this comes over, you're not gonna see a whole lot of track in that area. So some of the things that I have coming up, just to touch some bases on some of the things that I have coming up in the future, are memberships and tier subscriptions as far as what's going on in the beauty industry, mentorships and things like that. A little back history, I've been doing this over 23 years. So like I'm well rounded in the industry. I kind of know, almost every area. And so what I've learned over the 23 years is that if I had a mentor starting out, like, from high school to now, I probably would be a lot farther. I wouldn't have had to go through a lot of learning on my own, but I did, so it is what it is. But I want to be that bridge for some people that find that they need a mentor or need some sort of direction in this industry, especially when it comes to like haircutting and styling, because those are the foundational services in the industry. Most of the time, whenever you are working with somebody, they're gonna eventually need a haircut. And of course, with every service, styling is a major part of it, which is the name She Fades Cut and Style. So those are foundational services. One and another thing about the cutting and styling, those are two things in this industry that you'll never see go into recession because of the simple fact that everybody needs a haircut and robots can't take over that service. I don't care what Elon made. I didn't see seen a video of him attempting to get a haircut. I think it was an AI video though. The robot was cutting his hair, and y'all should have seen like he literally was ducking and dodging the robot, and it was crazy. So, um, haircutting and styling is very, very, very foundational in this industry. And so, one thing I am going to be giving is cutting and styling classes, trainings, and then of course coaching sessions to the point where I can help you go into whatever area in the industry that you are trying to focus on. I'm not just well versed in cutting and styling. I'm also well versed in almost every area in this industry. I've worked in almost every type of salon you can name or salon environment just to get the experience. And to be honest with you, at that time I didn't know that's what I was getting, like what the experience. I was just trying to figure it out because I didn't have a lot of direction, like trying to figure out where I need to plant my feet in the industry because I really didn't have a lot of direction coming from a little small town, and like my dreams were a little bit bigger than what I saw and could relate to. So don't give up on your dreams. Always go for it. Go for the go. Go for the big stuff. When you give up, hey, you only giving into what everybody else said you can do. You know. All right. So like y'all can see that the area is getting smaller and smaller, and so my track is gonna get smaller and smaller as well. Did you hear that? All right. So I'm going to start here, and then we're going to end there. And so as you can see, like I said, once I okay, this is just solely so if you look at it, you can see I got a little horseshoe right there. It's right there in the center where I'm gonna be filling that in. But I think I'm gonna do like one little tiny view right up in there, and then we're gonna close it in with just a small track. But if I was to pull all of the hair over, if I'm pulling all of this hair over to the side, as you can see, you cannot see the wealth of the track. So that's why I do my track laying in a horseshoe. Alright, so I think we're gonna do pull this light a little bit closer so it's a little bit more beautiful because it looks a little dark. Over here, and then we're going to, I think we're gonna probably try to execute one more little horseshoe. Alright, see how small that is? We're gonna place our line here. Alright, I got over 200 people in the room. Don't hesitate to subscribe if you need some free beauty and barber education. Alright, I got some videos posted, and I also got some things that I'm working on and that's being worked on for me. to kind of educate in the industry. So please do not hesitate to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment. We take all comments, even the bad ones. I don't even pay them no attention. You know what I'm saying? They get me the clout that they need. They doing their job. So thank you. Now look, I'm gonna pull this over so y'all can see what I'm doing. You see how you can comb that over and you don't see the track? It's almost like it's coming out of her scalp, right? So that's why we want to make sure that we're rocking, doing a rocking motion, just so whenever we pull that over, we don't see those wefts. Because had I placed it just how I had it parted off, I would have to lay a whole track on this parting, and you would have to cover up the entire weft. Whereas being that I rocked it, it gave me a little bit more of a seamless finish around the hairline where I made that parting. Alright, so I think we're gonna close that in. Just that little tiny piece. Alright, a little tiny piece right here. And take it and we're going to put it right there. Maybe, you know what? No, let's enclose this a little bit. Let's do a little small rock right there. Because had I not, it's gonna be a little separation right there, and I don't want that separation. You don't want it to budge, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be combing my hair and tracks be slipping and stuff. So get that little pull, make sure it's in there. Alright. What's helping it stay that intact is not only the adhesive, but also tear my darn head off. It's not only the adhesive, but this Wonder Wrap. So these two bonded together are helping this stay intact, okay? This Wonder Wrap and the adhesive is, you know what I'm saying? I can pull that little piece and it's not going anywhere, okay? And then we're gonna take it and we're gonna close up this little tiny piece with just another little tiny piece right there. So that's all that's gonna be visible on the parting area, that little tiny piece. And we don't have to worry about that too tough. But the rest of it is seamless.
Yeah.
Little tiny piece. We're gonna place it right there. Alright. So we got her installed in.
Yeah, I tell you.
next step is to get this to lay over, and we're gonna remold her and sit her up under the dryer. First, we're gonna cut it though. All right. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Take out the molder. And then we're gonna remold this section. You see how that blends in? Otherwise, I would have like a track here. You know what I'm saying? So to make it a little bit less seamless, more seamless, I probably should have said. You want to make sure you're doing that rocking. So I'm here and I'm gonna reform this, and now I'm kind of looking for where I want to actually start her blend. This is her natural hair. This is of course the weave. So we're gonna start our blend in that area. So the hair she's using is the doobie hair. So it already has that like shape, but being that we're about to cut it, it's gonna lose the form. So you can get the doobie hair or whatever kind of hair, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause still gonna have to curl it to some degree, but the doobie hair is just gonna hold the curl a little bit more. Alright, so we're gonna start our cut. This is a natural hair. This is the fake hair. So what we're gonna do, instead of cutting everything straight across because we want some graduation towards the front, what we're gonna do, we're going to blend, and we're gonna over direct towards the back. I'm not using like a shear that I would use on her natural hair because of course we don't want that to damage our good shears. This is just a pair of shears that I use just to cut weave and things like that. Cut the weft, different things like that. So we're doing our over direction towards the back here.
You can get family size, we always be having. The family size. Yeah.
And the technique that I'm using is our point cutting technique. Just because I don't want a hard line going towards the front. So this is our point cutting technique.
We added some,
Alright.
no, we had grilled cheese.
And then we're gonna follow that towards the front. Still keeping that over direction going towards the back. So this part of the hair falls a little bit longer than the back. As you can see, as it gradually gets towards the front, it's starting to get a little bit longer. Alright, so now instead of dragging everything to the back, because if I was to drag all of this towards the back, it will fall a little bit too long for her liking. So now I'm going to reposition my body in front of the ear. And then we're going to cut in this area, and everything from the front comes back towards the ear. Because I want to decrease the graduation going towards the front. Okay? Because I want it to fall naturally. Alright? You see that? That graduation towards the front. Alright, so everything towards the front is coming back towards the ear, over the ear. Just good.
That's a chair, but she ain't doing that for the rest of the day. Just taking my
see, we still got that graduation from the back to the front. Let me show you what it looked like from the side. That graduation from the back going towards the front. Okay. Still bringing that front part back over the ear, just so we can leave that front just a little bit longer.
I paid for the redo and I paid for the view. The real temple is charging. But that's crazy. You think I'm gonna pay for a video and still have to charge it for the video?
Alright, so we can refine in the direction that we cut it. Go back and do that refining right there at the underneath section.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, so
Oh my goodness, they is out of pocket.
I think it's good compared to the picture that you kind of want. If you want it shorter, we can always go shorter. Just let me know whenever you wear it. Alright, so we got the base done, but of course, instead of leaving it all blunt, we don't want to leave it blunt like that. Alright, we want to go in and add some layers just so it looks a lot more natural than what it does now. Okay, so that's what I'm about to do. Thing here be wanting to fall all over the place. Alright. So alright, so this is our natural hair, so we want to definitely be careful not to cut any more hair off than we already have. So of course we're going to use that as our guideline, right? Our natural hair, which is here, is going to be our guideline because whenever I go in and curl it, I want to make sure that it's blending. So that's going to be our guideline, all right? Before we do our final mold. So here, you can see, got a little disconnection there. A little bit of disconnection. This is where we're going, increasing elevation to make sure that we still keep the length from the hair weave. So guideline here, and now everything comes to that piece that we just cut, right? Guideline. Okay. So one thing I want y'all to understand about a guideline, you got two different types of guidelines. You got an exterior guideline, which is our base and our perimeter, and you have your interior guideline, which is normally your layer technique. So always follow your interior guideline whenever you're trying to create a layer, so you don't lose your guide and don't create unevenness throughout the haircut. Bring everything towards the back still, following that inside guideline. And I'm treating this just like I would on somebody that doesn't have the extensions. So I'm treating it just like their hair, just because I want it to, whenever I curl it, I want it to blend. I want it to look natural.
I said I want to
Still doing my point cutting because I don't want harsh lines in it. I want it to fall really natural.
y'all trash.
What?
Cause that's what
This Thursday? Through the,
Monday.
yeah, cause that's spring break.
So once I get to the side again, once I get to this point, I'm gonna change my body position, well, the way I position it here, and now I'm gonna start bringing everything close to the ear rather than so far back. I don't want too much graduation in the front. Alright? Yeah.
Cause that's how you think about it.
Yes, I can't see that.
In the backyard frying chicken.
Hey, that chicken buzz.
I know she tired of chicken.
Yeah, you know, he probably, you ain't seen
Now, I'm going in towards the ends here. I'm not taking any length off. I'm just trying to soften it. Because I don't want, like I said, I don't want any harsh lines in the cut.
I know, you see. He probably put all that up though. Man, look, he making use of this yard.
I want something like that. Ain't that my way?
I ain't even gonna lie though, I ain't saying nothing. You know they been on this a lot.
Gradually.
Can you do like the bit longer? Like say we have like a orange flower.
Yeah. Well, he I first saw him on TikTok. He was getting snake skin.
As I'm going in around the ear.
Maybe you never done. I told him we call him
Out of control because the hair is new. Make sure I'm holding on to it.
I ain't think about that thing on here. Let me make sure it is.
It's that whole big thing.
You would have put this shit on right now. You would think my head something.
Honestly, I can change this up to two different things. I can change it up to my razor as well. So with my razor, I'm gonna come from behind. We're gonna do some softening. Just to soften some of that weight out so it falls naturally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes. You eat that?
No.
Who eating that?
You gotta get that rice.
Oh, I know she eat.
I hope not. You can see money?
No.
Raccoons don't even break down the look of seeds.
It don't look
Good.
Still following that guide.
We got some cornbread.
So we can go from the top
Down.
or you can take it here, make sure I overcorrect it. And go from
Yeah, baby, I need them to treat me and tell me that was just hot roast or something.
yeah.
The cornbread is good. We can drop cornbread right
I can't.
He said, you got to have that right. That right.
No, it wasn't. That math, that math is terrible. Everyone, huh?
No, he talked to her.
Yeah, he said that right.
Man, wide open. Why you gotta stress so much for that? Yeah, wide open. Great catch by the receiver. That's what's called great catch by the receiver, making the quarterback.
Yeah, we got that.
That's what I razor.
And they out there too.
Well, you should, this was 3 hours.
Play my game, right?
That's all.
You couldn't put that ball in the other spot. You couldn't put that ball in no other spot.
Shears. Go in there. Fine.
He said I'll get a couple more 6 in each one.
Oh, see. That's clean though.
On in there. We finding the haircut.
It's about $10.
Yeah, okay. We go to Bojangles.
Way out right there.
They want 12 something. And then we used to cheap ones. He said he been out there since 5 o'clock this morning. He said he had about 34 things.
London. Way out right there.
Good morning.
It's actually afternoon. Everything kind of even. It's gonna blend in with her hair.
They gonna got money back home, got some pieces of chips. What you bought? Man, ain't no. They out there trying to get that.
All right, y'all.
Chef, so we got.
Got 147 in the building in the room. I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and subscribe so we can get up to that 10,000 K subscribers. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button so we can get up to our 10,000. We already at 95. Need 500 more.
So I ate shark and water.
Maybe, what's it called?
500 more.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
All right.
the first two, it's like last night.
So that's us. That's our mold down. Alright. Not our mold down, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm gonna take this off for you and clean it out.
Liquor store at Jimmy Gas.
Yeah, I like that neck.
Walmart got
I like that neck.
every gas
Alright, so I'm redraping her and we're gonna put some more foam on it and then we're going to, everybody falls asleep in this rain. Dude at the front, he just dozing off.
Yeah, I seen that.
And we're going to put her back up on the dryer for like 5 minutes, really tops, because the hair is already pre-dried, so she don't have to sit up on it long. And then we're gonna plug up our flat irons and let them warm up while she's up under there. Just letting this dry.
Man, no, that don't even feel right.
I think the short, you got, let me see, yours short?
And
Yeah.
honestly, I really like to put the foam like throughout the weave because whenever I curl it, it just makes it curl like regular hair. If you don't put like foam on the
No, that don't.
extensions, it almost like has this artificial curl. So that's what it looks like. We wanted to. Yeah. Now we got to see.
I just looked at it, it said 100% you got your premium blend. That one is 100%, the black one is 100%.
Oh, you know, she said she didn't have it left. Oh,
Big shrub. If I lost one, it would be free.
we're gonna see. I'm gonna read it and see what temperature to take. Sometimes that premium blend don't curl like it's supposed to. You know, I always had a little singe to it. We're gonna see. Alright. So, like I said, we're gonna go over here, we're gonna sit up on this right here. About 5 to 10 minutes and let this dry. It curls because she got premium blend, so that premium blend don't curl like human hair, so yeah. No neck strip. I'm not doing neck strip. All because I'm a mold it. Well, I'm a curl all that. If I could have showed you the style, you'll understand why I'm not doing the neck strip. No head wrap. You shouldn't really need it. If you look at it, it's molding down just fine. Only time I'm using a neck strip or anything like that, I am trying to manipulate the hair to make it stay in a shape or stay in the position in which I want it to while it's wet. I don't need that with that because she has extensions, so they're gonna lay. So yeah, thank you for the question though, Miss Tika. No neck strip. But yeah, that's a good point too, Miss Tika. Like, you know, if you have to put a neck strip around your client hair to kind of keep it in place, please do so. But for this particular style, we didn't have to do that. I get my station. I'm just a junkie worker, especially when it comes to extensions. I don't like to do them too much because I like to keep my station kind of clean. But as you can see, it's a whole heap of mess over here, bro. So it's all good though. We rocking and rolling. Y'all hang tight because I'm about to start with the curl in a few 5 to 10 minutes. So we're gonna come back through and curl it. So and I don't really know how to pause this. I'm really learning YouTube. To be honest with y'all, I have no idea what I'm doing half of the time. But we can talk if y'all have any questions. Don't hesitate to ask. While I clean up the station. So one of the things that I'm kind of like a little in fear of, in a sense, is the fact that this is a master express human hair premium blend, and if you know hair, premium blend just does not curl the way the human hair does. So this is a human hair, 100% human hair, and I should have read the box beforehand, but I honestly didn't. With Doobie comes in like it's already like it's shaped already. So most of the time when you get Doobie hair, you don't have to curl it, especially if you wear it like, you know, in that particular type of style. But she wanted it cut, and she wanted this particular style that kind of goes back into the way that the hair curls. So I suggested she get Doobie, but I did not know that the Doobie Express was blended with synthetic fibers. So that's all premium blend means, that it's just blended with synthetic fibers. And one thing we know about synthetic hair, that baby don't curl. That baby don't curl like it's supposed to. Okay? So I'm gonna read on here and see. Um, Jesus. Let's pray to God. 'Cause I just pray this hair curl. I pray this hair curl. Because I don't think it's going to curl. No curling or cutting to style. Reading is fundamental. You know what I'm saying? If I'd have read that first, then I probably wouldn't have used it. I would have used some regular hair. We gonna see. Hey, reading is fundamental. And honestly, to be real with y'all, had I had I went in there and actually ran my hands through this hair before applying it to her hair or putting it on her hair, I would have been able to tell that this is synthetic. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have been able to actually feel it and feel the synthetic fibers in the hair. It just does not feel 100% human. So that's my fault. You know what I'm saying? That's my fault. My fault. My fault. My fault. Well, Tika, she wanted more of a curl. You know what I'm saying? From the picture, she wanted more of a curl. But, you know what? She might just have to settle for that bump, honey. Because, girl, you already know. You sound like you already know anyway. You already know the synthetic is not about to do nothing with heat. If the heat is too high for the synthetic, it's gonna singe. It's gonna burn. Just like if you was to do like how you used to back in the day burn your braids and stuff. So like I said, she might have to settle for the bump. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, it's truly my fault because I should have read the box and I shouldn't have put this hair in because I do have some other human hair that we could have mixed in there together and she could have avoided that. So my fault. I've been doing this for 23 years and you know what? You make mistakes. So I'm taking it. Take it like a G. That's all I can say. Taking it like a G, girl. Thank you for your comments, though, Tika. I appreciate you. 100. I appreciate you. We all fall short sometimes. So this hair, if this hair is totally different, you can feel the difference in the hair. But me, trying to be a YouTuber, did not feel it. I think it will too. I think it's still gonna be pretty, but I just gotta be real careful with that bump, you know. Just have to be real careful. So I think it's gonna be pretty. And if I'm one of those stylists, I'm gonna tell you, I'm one of those stylists that if it ain't working, I'll snatch every piece of blonde out of her hair and put the other one that I got down here in. If it take another hour or two, that's just what it takes. But hey, we're gonna make it work. That's all I can say. The things happen all the time. We're gonna make it work. But thank you for your positivity, T. I appreciate you. I'm just wrapping up. Remaining of her doobie hair for her next service.
I make 140.
Normally, like, she don't get extensions on every service. She gets it on every other, just to kind of keep her hair from, you know, getting the heat applied to it directly every time. So this is why we put this in. But for this particular service, normally she does have like the regular tracks. I'll show y'all. Look. Like these regular tracks right here, which I actually had the color. You know, if I'd have been reading, I'd have put these tracks on. But like I said, I can't wallow in it. It's already done. So, you know, normally this is what we put in her hair. So these are 100% human. And we never have a problem with curling these. But as you can see, the girl didn't read the box. So that's what we stuck with. I look like a wet. No, I'm gonna tell y'all, I bought this hair right here. And one thing about this hair, honey, this thing right here, it get a little wet. You know what I'm saying? It look like you done ran through the car wash. Them curls will never bounce back. Ever. Never bounce back. I kinda like it though. I'm still digging it. It's my hair. I love it. Alright, so cleaning up my station while she up on the dryer. We got to grab them from over the dryer in like 2 minutes. See, check out Perry her. See if it's gonna do something. My hair is a thank you. No, this is not me. This is weave, baby. I'm trying to let my hair grow out. So yeah, this weave. I appreciate you. Girl, you about to make me feel like somebody. But yeah. The curls was like staying intact until I got in the shower, and boy, when I got in the shower, that's what I came out looking like. You know what I'm saying? Boy. But thank you, I appreciate it. But it was a lot more curlier than this. And you know what? I should have known that because it said human hair. So I should have known that it wasn't gonna bounce back like the other hair that I used the last time. Trying something different. I love positive people. Talk about positive people that just make me keep going. You one of them people. Very positive. Do you do hair, people? I just want to know. Are you a hairstylist? Or you sound like you are? Oh, he was like it's about 2,000. Which is oh man, I can tell. I can tell. You still got it too, sis. What'd you do? You just fell out of love with it? You didn't like it? You didn't like it no more? Or what made you stop doing hair in 2000? Oh, okay. Yeah, it be like that sometimes, especially when you're trying to figure out whether it's the industry for you. One of my homegirls did the same thing. We got our license in high school, me and her together. We got our license in high school, and she went off. She became a nurse and all that good stuff. And she just let it lapse. She didn't never go back in, but I always think it's smart to have that as a backup plan. But yeah, she did the same thing. She went off and became a nurse, which she doing good, but she just told me the other day that she wish she would have kept her license. Oh yeah, yeah. It be like that too. Like I did mine in high school too. I was taking to the board, but didn't do my license, continuing education. Yeah, it be like that. No doubt about it. It really do. Yeah. But you always got time to go back and get it. You know what I'm saying? This industry is always growing. One part of the industry that's really booming right now is the barber industry. We got a lot of female barbers on the rise. So, and everybody gonna need a haircut one day, right? All right, y'all. I'm about to get up from up on the dry end. We're gonna see what we're working with. All right, we got a few more minutes. Need to sit for a little bit longer. Minutes up on the dryer. In the meantime, we're going to do a baby irons. Flat irons be mediocre. So I didn't want to use the red ones. Them things, they burn. So we're gonna use these Paul Mitchells. We're gonna do it on low heat because we've already discovered that we have synthetic hair in the install. So we definitely don't want to use a super high heat. So I'm gonna turn them up to about 12 I'm gonna turn them down to. I'm gonna start with like 250, just to play it safe. And then what I'm gonna do is whenever I get her, I'm gonna test the blonde because it is a master mix. I'm gonna test it and see if it singes in one area. If it does, then I'm gonna turn the heat down and try to make sure I oh girl, Lord Jesus. Push this over here.
Yeah,
This
that's
way.
what I said. I gotta be
Like that, like so, like
like,
that.
just like something like,
Oh, yeah.
just add
I was gonna get some bacon bits for that.
something on my motion.
Alright, let me test and see. Oh, we got a bump. Look at God. We got a bump. Oh, okay. Look at God. Ain't nobody but God right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm telling you.
All that.
We got a bump, y'all.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got a bump. Y'all just coming in and we thought we had synthetic hair, which we kind of do. Still synthetic, but you can't curl synthetic on a high heat. So that's why I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's like a sour relief. Ain't nobody but God. So I'll put a little oil on there, and I don't know if I want to put a lot of oil on the blonde part because, of course, you know, oil just makes it heat up a little bit more. So
Wait, you know about my
alright, so here. Let me see if I can reposition this so I can get a good little view. Yeah, I feel good about that too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Alright, I'm a little heavy-handed, so y'all.
Yeah, I seen it. 6 triple like a 6 triple. I seen it. I seen it like
Now it's time for that style. I'm gonna line this little part right here. Little tap. One thing I want to point out is that when you doing like little necklines like this, most women want that soft round. But just be careful not to take it up too close up the hairline, unless they got a really high neck, and then if they got a really high nape, I like to fade it up. For her, I didn't take them much off. I think I'm gonna take a little bit off just because it look a little too wavy. Our curls gonna come down a little lower. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with my small pencil iron. I wish I had pictures for y'all to see what she wants. No, Tika, I did not go to barbering school. But I am a barber. But after 5 years, not five, I'm lying. After about 20, I became a master hair care. I just became a master hair care within the last 2 years. So I am now a official barber. My next step is barber instructor, so I can do apprenticeships and things like that. But yeah, no, I didn't go to barber school. I just taught myself how to barber. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff I taught was like self-taught, watching videos and just going and jumping off of the dresser. To be honest with you, just going out there and just like, yo, I'm gonna try, you know. And honestly, the gift is natural for me. God has really gifted my hands in a way that I just don't understand sometimes. But for whatever reason, he put it in my hands, and I'm just appreciative of it. Part of it is my grandma, because my grandma was a hairstylist, but she never really did hair like that. But I didn't take it serious at first, but after like going into different areas in the industry, or not necessarily in the industry, but throughout my life, I just realized that it was a gift, and I shouldn't have played with it for so long, which is why I'm doing what I'm doing, because sometimes when you don't know what you're supposed to be doing and why you're doing what you're doing, you'll go and start doing all kinds of other stuff that don't align with what God tell you to do. So that's why I'm doing it full force now, and I'm actually a barber. I was a teacher at Paul Mitchell for 3 years, 2 or 3, and just got to the point where I realized that a lot of times, even in that atmosphere, a lot of people wasn't getting what they were supposed to have or what they needed to be successful in the industry, which in turn causes a lot of students to lose the passion for why they started in the beginning. So that's why I'm here. I just want to, I don't want you to lose the passion. It's a reason for you want to do this. So, yeah, that's a little back history. But yeah, I am a master hair care specialist. Let me get my little clip. So yeah, that's another thing I'm trying to do is get in here and inspire people to get in and stay, because this is really an industry that you will never see go out of business. Like you won't ever see the hair industry go out of business just because they can't make computers to replace us. We just lose it a lot of times because we don't have the skills, like the customer skills, the people skills to keep it going. And I know that because a long time I didn't have it. I'm running from it. So a very, very, very long time. Just because of my history, my background. just running from it, you know what I'm saying, and not recognizing that
Ain't no way to do
I was supposed to get in here and stay for real. Now I'm here and I'm staying and I'm doing it the right way. Alright, so what I'm doing now is we're gonna do a little soft bump. You know, normally for her I'll do like all these hard curls, but from the picture that she showed me, it's a real soft
Yeah, that was
hairstyle. Not anything that's too hard.
Yeah, that don't sound like Tyler. Part of the evidence prosecutor brought to court was a video of Houston took when he told him a gun. He said, video Columbia men game tonight. We're at Meadow Lake, 11 o'clock. AR Glock shot with a Glock country and they launched it. Brother says that video was posted after the man shooting. What's clear is that he never left his house, but it's further clear that he shouldn't have been a social media person. But he has a First Amendment right to say things, even stupid things, in this case. He never shot you or did anything. So since Ty got his job, everybody get his job.
how long free? Yeah.
And they found 18 more.
And then they said that the investigator that was doing that no longer works in Richmond County. Yeah, remind them that that's how it's Girl, why?
They is? I just didn't
I am in SC. I'm in South Carolina.
That was crazy.
Hey, you got curves up.
She showed that lady.
Well,
Yeah, you probably better, but yeah.
Hey, y'all have a happy new year now.
You too. Thank
All
you.
right.
I don't think the moving part. What's the odds? No, I really did. So, like you learned it.
This is the biggest one.
This is confirmed.
Your suspicion. That's right. And she didn't even tell me that. I thought she was acting like he was still working. Because he's not clear. I said, that's why she get up and go. She was sure said, no, we go to Shawnee's birthday. Still didn't get up and go.
Yeah, she was gonna have to look on the side. This is what I'm gonna put in my phone.
Swear I just said, I want some pictures. Now I'm on his back.
And when I had it,
They ain't had no
I
season.
ain't had no fucking
It was good like that. I know I can have
I'm gonna let those cool off. And then, I think I'm gonna trim this down just a little bit. As you can see.
Actually like this. I don't know. I ain't gonna say I don't like it. She just leave to the side about it. I mean, she don't speak. She don't. Yeah. She don't speak. She don't
Jesse saying the phone.
Yeah.
They ain't look back on her.
That was her house. That's her main house.
Oh,
The she's still there. This is her. Yeah.
so what she had on the thing?
The main is the. Okay, so we're gonna work with that way. Turn that road across the track. And we have some houses to the right. You know, I'm gonna like give it away. It's still good. But we got we do better go that way. Like we got the
Business there.
said Joe before that one. Joe said, if you don't get this way, you're going to put that man. Joe, if I don't go get this shit, you know, you're not ready.
We're gonna pull this up just a little bit too, so y'all will see, and I'm not like in the way. Slide it down that way. Baby, that time for you to be done.
I ain't never gonna get stay with nobody because I stay with my base on
Okay, blonde hair. Blonde hair doing what it got to do, baby. I swear I can't keep that thing up there.
Shorty so stupid. He said, when you went to Las Vegas? I ain't got enough money for Vegas right now. You should do what?
Everything in Vegas. Yeah,
Do what is
blunt, cigars, $5.
on the back? Oh,
The
don't worry.
ones that's 99 cents, $5.
Don't worry about it, I bring my own.
If you
Oh,
get
the
the
frame.
TSA, yeah.
Where they at?
Vegas,
In Vegas? Man, cut it out. $5.
for two.
So wait, but cigars and tobacco product, why can't bring that on?
That part.
Well, maybe,
But
I
you
don't
can
know.
get, you if you flying, you can get it to TSA.
I'm scared, baby. When I be that video over there in the corner, like,
So Erica bought a pipe, a little pipe thing.
they took it.
No, she just threw it all away when we left.
Oh, yeah.
What you talking about, like
One here,
Oh, for real? Talking about like a vape?
bowl.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
She bought.
But you know what? The people mess up because they be trying to take it through TSA. You got to put it in the big bag. You got to take.
So yeah, that's like the same
Oh,
with
you
the cruise
say
though.
your bag bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in your check bag. You
So-
can't take it on you, on your man. You know what I'm saying? Or in that little bag they
But baby,
slide
on the cruise, you better have it on you and not in your bags because they had the dollars around your bags and stuff. But the dollars don't be by us; they check your luggage.
Oh, for real?
But yeah, so somebody said put it. You know how like you buy some shoes and you have them in your bag and it's the paper in your shoes.
Yeah.
Put it in your bag. Put it in your shoes in your bag and a box in your luggage like to put under the plane.
Yeah, put it on your
Yeah.
underarm. Now, don't take it on with you and your
Yeah,
carry
don't-
on.
yeah, no.
But on the boat, you better take it on you.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because they have dollars around your bags. The bags.
See, they had
Because
the
when you put it in the
dollars.
garage.
It's vice versa when you go in the airport.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
so
had
when you put it in the
dollars
garage,
and
they take your
TSA.
bags for you and already, your bags be on the boat waiting for you.
Uh,
Yeah, put it by your room because you when you get there you print out all your stuff for your luggage tags and everything.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, but they right there at TSA.
Yeah, cause when we went to Bahamas last year, I had
Cause
mine
like
on
they
me,
jump,
but they was around our leg.
Oh, for
they
real?
jump so potent over there in Vegas.
I'm ready to go try it
So
out.
she just tried. She just put in the little thing and smoke out there.
Oh yeah, look like yeah.
They so what in Vegas?
They weed, no potent.
But it's legal over there, ain't it?
Yeah. You know, they be walking on the street where they smoke.
Yeah. I was about to say, you go to different places and it's just free. Free with it.
Yeah, but them cigars $5 and $6.
God,
Yep.
that's crazy. I could never.
2 pack.
I could never. I used to. I don't smoke no more though. I don't smoke no more, Betty. Them I done turned over new leaves, you know what I'm saying? I used to be a real big smoker though. Like, I mean, smoke every day, multiple times a day. But now, you know what I'm saying? I'm be trying to hear God, like, go, because I'm tired of messing up, tired of doing the wrong thing, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But, you know, I just realized weed just give me too much confidence in myself. I don't need that, okay? Because I will do the wrong thing. I will. I'm just keeping it real. I will. Like, that's just me. Like, I'm human. I will do the wrong thing. It just give me too much confidence in myself. Like, so yeah, we finishing up her curl. We did an install and figured out that the hair was synthetic and it wasn't human. Yep. Just finishing up now. That's one place I ain't never been though. Vegas. I ain't never been to Vegas.
I'll tell you, I never go in the summer.
Why? It's hot.
Man, we went in July, it was 120 degrees.
2-0?
Yes.
Oh no.
And the wind was blowing, felt like the blow dryer. Not gonna lie. I won't ever go back in. Man, literally like it was hot. But you know, you done spent your money, so
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Child. I cannot.
I was like, yeah, never in July again.
I wonder how it feel over there around about this time though.
I hope decent.
Around about this time it should be nice. Should be real nice. Hey, Emmanuel. I know you. Emmanuel was the first one that gave me a super chat. I'll never forget the name, Emmanuel. Hello again. Oh, it's in the 70s? Somebody says in the 70s.
Oh, that's good weather to me.
Yeah, that is good weather.
But that weed over there cheap.
I bet it
And
is.
it's expensive.
Oh, really? I bet it is, because you ain't never got to worry about.
Not having it, huh?
Right, that part. But I be scared to, like, when I did smoke, I be scared to smoke weed from areas like that because everybody got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be trying to make yours better than somebody else.
We went to the dispensary.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not see ya. When I went to Connecticut, we went to a dispensary. That was the best weed I ever had. Best weed I ever had. going good, Emmanuel. It's going real good. Finishing up now. You came in on the end of it. Tika been riding with me from the beginning of time. She see my struggle. She see me in here panicking about this hair, honey. I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I like this style. And it's probably because I ain't never seen your hair this loose and free like this. You know what I'm saying? Your hair has always been curled tight. I don't think you ever curl it like that with that blonde. So she normally get like a real tight style. This right here is real loose for her. So, interesting. Very interesting. I like it though. Alright. How much is it? Oh. Ooh.
Look good though.
You know, normally she get that short and spiky. Yeah. It's new for her right here.
Every
Honey.
now and then she'll put her hair up there. Alright, D.
Alright, see you later.
Okay. Y'all have a happy new year.
You too. You too. Thank you, Tika. This is my girl here. I like you, Tika. I like you. You always be looking out for your girl. Let me see. So, whew, let's see what we working with, y'all. My girl, she ain't used to this her. She normally, you know, get a little short do it, be nice and stiff. But today she decided to jump off the dresser a little bit. She decided to say, baby, I want something. This sexy though. I like this. Real sexy. And Tika, you see, girl, we did that with that curling iron. We did that with that flat iron, with that blonde, honey. You know, we was panicking for a little bit. We was like, oh my God, it's gonna curl, you know. But the curls came through with that blonde hair, and I'm excited about it. It really did come through with the blonde. You know, trying to figure it out though. My girl wanna keep it. I like it though. Then you got the picture of the style. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of the style that she picked out. Like I said, normally it's like it's short and you know had that spiky finish, but this one she was like she wanted a little softer finish or whatever. Emmanuel, now you better stop. Don't be doing that now. Don't be doing that, Emmanuel. You better stop. Okay, y'all look. This is what she wanted. Now, of course, you know I'm not a magician. I can't hit her with the wand and just make her look like this. But what y'all think? How y'all think we did? This is what she wanted. This is what she got. Let's do a spin. This is her. You know what I'm saying? So exactly, this is what she wanted. So we did this like her. This lady. Oh, you gotta like her. This lady Thank you, Emmanuel. Oh, you're blessing me. Thank you so much. It's such a blessing. This lady right here, I don't know if this is her real hair or whatever. I have no idea. But it's real soft or whatever, and so it kind of does look like her real hair. But we added extensions into Betty's hair because, like I said, Betty is normally real soft. I mean, real hard with spikes, and she, you know what I'm saying. So we added extensions to this, and yeah. So I'm gonna comb out the sides a little bit so it'll be softer here. Just gonna take that. So that's what we got. That's what we got. I try to execute. Like I said, I ain't a magician. I did the best I could, and I think it turned out pretty darn good. I really do. I'm gonna give y'all a close up view, and that's another reason why I ain't trim my back down because I didn't want to take too much. I didn't want to take too much hair off, and because it wouldn't look as soft, if I was to take too much of her hair off, you know what I'm saying? But I think it looks good. Thank you, Lynn. Emmanuel been blessing me, y'all. Every time he come on here, he blesses me, give me a little token of, I don't know how to say it. Thank you so much. You don't know how much I appreciate you. All right, so this I finish, y'all. This is it. So my girl came through. Yeah, you think you're gonna be able to hold on to this baby? Look, this one should be easy. All you gotta do is get your little rake comb and zhuzh it a little bit every once in a while. Just zhuzh it, do a little zhuzh. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, I ain't gonna do too much. Thank y'all. Open it back up so I can show you one more time. For the people in the back. This is what she wanted. So we added some extension hair in there to kind of give her the length that she wanted. We didn't take too much of her hair off in the back, but we didn't take any of it off in the back just because, she already had the short style. So we wanted to leave the weight in this area here just to give her that shape or whatever. Same shape that old girl had right here. Her hair was already short right here on the corner. So we had to leave what we had. And then we added this extension here just to try to replicate this style. And I think we did it. I think we did it, y'all. I think we did it. So yeah. All right. So that's it. Thank y'all for sticking with me and staying with me. If you're just not hopping in, go back and watch the full live or whatever. Don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get me up to that 10K that we trying to get up to. I got some new things in order, like a new schedule coming out for 2025 where it's like 4 days a week we're gonna be doing something different. Monday is mindset change because I really feel like, in order for us to be service professionals, we have to change our mindset, customer service mindset. Tuesday is Take Back Tuesday. I do that on my Facebook page, but now I'm starting to get it on my YouTube because that's just how God leading me. And then Saturdays are our live in the salon videos or whatever. And then I think I got one more, something Thursday or something Wednesday, something. But I'll come back in and of course post it in my description and things like that because I am starting to get into the YouTube thing, starting to open up my mouth a little bit more than I'm used to. But I thank y'all so much for tuning in with me. Tika, you my girl. I appreciate you for rocking with me through this live, girl. You really made me keep going and keep pushing. You talked me through this, girl. I appreciate you, girl. I appreciate you. When I figure out how to do moderator or channel page something, You the first one, Tika. You the first one, girl. You really kept me through this live. I appreciate you. And Emmanuel, you are gonna keep me going too. Not just because of the super thanks, but just because like every time you get on, you bless me, and I love to see your name. So make sure you go in on my page and just get the notification, hit that notification, so you'll get the notification when I do a live. And a man, you don't have to give me a tip just for doing this every single time. It's not about the money for me, it's about the education. So like I said, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Peace out. Thank y'all for tuning in. Bye. Bye guys. And man, you're gonna make me cry, man. Well, don't you man, you will stop it. You're gonna make me cry. I'm gonna end this live now, okay? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. God bless you. For real. In real time. God bless you. God bless you. Sending you nothing but blessings. Yes, he did. Tika, send some more. He's gonna make me cry. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Peace.